All aboard! It would seem like Ozzy Osbourne has traded the crazy train for the train to heaven. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and today, unfortunately, some bad news. Heavy metal legend Ozzy Osbourne has reportedly died at the age of 76. He has reportedly passed away on Tuesday, surrounded by love, surrounded by his family. As of right now, the cause of death is currently unclear. Not really too bored about the cause of death, but just want to say rest in peace to a legend in the metal industry. When you look at metal bands, certainly, or rock bands in general, even I think the entire music industry, I don't even think it's fair to just label the music industry as like certain genres and say this one's went downhill but this one hasn't. I think all music as we know it has completely went off the rails. Another train reference there, but I think music now in 2025 absolutely sucks. Now, am I saying that every single artist alive in 2025 sucks? No, but just in general, I mean, across the board, music isn't as good as it once was. No doubt about it. I mean, you look at a lot of the bands, they all sound the same, whereas just like you look at all the rock bands, metal bands, feel like the 80s, 90s, they all had this different sound to them. I just feel like there's so many bands today that, honestly, if you heard them on the radio, you wouldn't know who they were. Whereas back in the day, they had their own unique, iconic sounds, they had their own unique vocalists, and we just don't really have that anymore. But yeah, Black Sabbath lead singer Ozzy Osbourne passed away, married to Sharon, who also a little bit famous. And yeah, I mean, they've been in some drama series. I think they had some show based on the Osbourne family. It was kind of like the Kardashians, but only a cool version, because Ozzy Osbourne's a cool motherfucker and not like those plastic bitches. But anyway, what's your final thoughts on Ozzy Osbourne?
I'm going after rails on this crazy train. Tell you what, he was a great Raw guest host. Some great music, some great interviews in
Remember
the F1.
That Chris Masters?
Aye.
The nipples were going crazy.
Gunther.
The original nipples.
I mean, I know no one cares about Gunther, but Gunther wishes he had those nipples. Anyway, this guy, he recently finished up with Black Sabbath like last week, so it's a shame that way, but at least he got one last hurrah. His retirement didn't last long, but you know what? An iconic name, an iconic guy, one of a kind, and he will be dearly missed. I mean, you look at a guy that revolutionised the music industry. This is your man. This guy is edged in stone.
What's your thoughts? I know you just joined us late there. Your thoughts on the music industry? I think it's went completely
it's fucking shite. They don't make people like this anymore. I mean, I'm not saying the music industry doesn't create like stars, but
I'm talking all genres, man.
Oh, every genre's shite. I mean, I think so. I do believe rock has suffered probably the most. I think the one that's probably not suffered's rap. I mean, I'm not saying rap has...
Oh, no, I disagree with that.
No, rap's got worse, right?
Travis Scott, what?
No, rap's got worse, I'm not denying that, but it still feels to be as popular as it once was. Rock feels like... Rock's died for, like, I'd say at least about 2 decades.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the rock bands that are successful now, if you look at the most popular rock bands in 2025, they're all bands that have been around for donks.
Yep.
I mean, it's all the people... It's all the bands for the 80s, or... like bands that even came around in the 90s or early 2000s. But like, where's the fresh blood? Where's the new blood that people that have taken the charts by storm? It's just not happened. You know, there's a lack of freshness, I think, in the rock / metal industry, and I mean, it's been kept alive by all these old bands, and unfortunately, they're all getting older. And I mean, as we see, there's another great being taken at the age of 76. I mean, it doesn't last forever. Well, what's the rock metal industry going to look like in 20 years?
It's unfortunate because, like you said, all those guys, I mean, they're done. I mean, they're all in their 70s into their 80s. And you think all those guys, I mean, but it's just common sense. So, if you existed back in like the 70s into the 80s, you're going to be old.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because 40, 50 years ago, from this point, not even like that's. I mean, you're a 50-year-old man if you were born in 1975. So if you were making music in 1975, that's putting you pretty old.
And I think the fact that like bands for the past are so popular in this current day and age, I think that also is an indication of just how there's been a lack of new bands and a lack of new stars created.
Totally agree, but he'll be missed. Great songs, and it's a shame. But I mean, I know his interviews, right? They're famous for him kind of being drugged out, but that's what these guys were.
That was his gimmick.
That's his gimmick. You know what I mean? Didn't really hurt anybody. I mean, you could argue he hurt himself, but he lived to 76.
He kind of hurt that bat, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's a wee bit. Well, that wasn't anybody though, was it? That was a bat. I mean, he made coronavirus cool before it fucking ruined all of our lives.
Yeah, he definitely did. Anyway, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. One of a kind.
That Martin Brundle interview, man. Get it watched. That was fucking great.
Didn't know who the fuck he was.
First car.
Anyway, what a guy. Till next time, leave a like and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.